Hey everybody, this is Steve from Oregon, and today we are going to be smoking salmon. That's right, we are going to get some salmon ready to smoke and to put it in the Traeger. So let's show you what we need. It's easy, you'll love it, it's yummy, great recipe. Here we go. Standing by my wood pile here. Just got that all filled up. So first of all, to do smoked salmon, you must see if you have enough salmon. Let's go see if we have enough salmon. So you open up the freezer. Let's see if we got enough salmon here. Oh yeah, we do. We even got salmon egg cure. That's so you can catch salmon. You catch the eggs out of the salmon, and then you cure them up and you use it for bait. That's what all this stuff is in here. But let's see if you have enough salmon to cure. Oh, looks like we got enough salmon to cure. Okay, let's take the oldest first. Let's take about 3 of these guys. This is from September of 2020 still. And this is all 2021 stuff up here, because I caught a few there. So first of all, you've got to thaw out your salmon. So we will thaw this salmon and we will be back when this is thawed. But in the meantime, you need to pick up several ingredients. All you need is brown sugar, kosher salt or pickling salt, water, and that's it. That's it. That's it. You can also add garlic powder. You can also add pepper. I think this recipe will add pepper. So right when you get into the drying time, you add the pepper. And you can also baste it with maple syrup. And I'm not sure if I'll do that or not yet. I don't even know if I have maple syrup or not. But so this recipe is very simple. It's going to be 1 pint of water, 1 cup of brown sugar, preferably the dark brown sugar, and it will be 1/4 cup of salt. And then you brine that after the salmon is cut up into pieces, and you brine it overnight, and then the next day you dry it for a couple of hours to get the pellicle formed on the salmon, and then you smoke it until the salmon reaches a temperature of 140 to 150 degrees. I will be back. All right, here we are making smoked salmon. The salmon is thawed. We've got the ingredients ready. Of course, we've got salmon right here. And I like to get these in about 3/4 inch. Oops, I didn't cut all the way through that, but about 3/4 inch slices, like that. I leave the skin on. The skin I leave on because, you know, when salmon and any fish heats up and it's cooked, it flakes. With that skin, it gives it some stability when you're eating smoked salmon. So we leave that skin on. And wow, look at all this stuff. I got about 2 pounds of salmon here. So here's your ingredient list. 2 pounds of salmon, 1 quart of water. I said a pint earlier, I believe. Haven't looked at the video, but I think I said a pint. 1/4 cup kosher salt, 1 full cup dark brown cane sugar, dark brown sugar. There's the kosher salt. I think I am going to put some maple syrup on these later when I'm basting them. I'm not going to put garlic on these particular ones this time. So you could use garlic powder. If you used garlic powder in here as optional, I would add a 1/2 teaspoon. Now this is the bomb. Johnny's garlic spread and seasoning. You get it at Costco. So that goes on any meat. So if you're cooking steaks, if you're grilling steaks, sprinkle a little of that on there with your normal seasoning. If you're making hamburgers, if you're grilling fish, if you're grilling pork loins, chicken, I'm not kidding you. Use your normal seasonings, but sprinkle a little of this garlic spread and seasoning on there. And you might as well make some garlic bread while you're at it. I'm not kidding you. This Johnny's garlic spread and seasoning is one of my favorite seasonings of all times. So we're going to put this together. So get your quart of water. Pour it in there. Stick this aside. Get your kosher quarter cup of salt. Stick that in there. Get your 1 cup of brown sugar. Stick that in there. And just mix it. Whoa, I'm spilling. Don't mix so fast, huh? So you got yourself a nice mixing bowl. Maybe a bowl that you'd make cake in or something. And just mix away. Then later on, I'm going to put... I didn't bring it out here. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it fell. So later on, I'm going to put cracked pepper on the top of the salmon just before I smoke it. So that's your ingredients here. I'm going to put everything in this bag here. So this is going to be mixed up. Mix, 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 mix. And I used cold filtered water right out of the fridge. I forgot to get a spoon. Luckily the spoons are just within reach here. And make sure it's not too salty. Mix, mix, mix. Don't see too... there's still some salt that has to dissolve here. So let's just mix away for a few more minutes. It's okay. It'll dissolve in that bag if it's not all mixed up. Let's just taste this a little bit. I actually think it needs a little more salt. Kosher salt is airy. Pickling salt is a little denser. So if you'd use a quarter cup of pickling salt and maybe a third of a cup, a quarter cup of pickling salt, or a third of a cup of kosher salt, that might be better. I don't know. Taste it. If it's too salty for you, add water. If it's not salty enough for you, add salt. I like it a little sweet. That's what the brown sugar is for, and the brown sugar will give it a good color when it smokes. Let's get another spoon and try it. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to put these together in this Ziploc bag, and I'll be back with you in a second. I need both hands for this, and my hands are going to get fishy for a second. So you always want to get fresh chrome bright salmon. What I mean by chrome bright, it's chrome. So the back of the salmon has got the olive color with the black, and then the scales are silvery chrome. So this is what I'm talking about, man. Fresh. All right, be back in a second. All right, we're back. I put the salmon in the gallon Ziploc bag. I only used a storage bag. I don't need a freezer bag. That's a little bit more expensive. And then I squeezed out the air out of this bag as best as I could. Put the salmon in there with the brine. I probably could have pulled out one more package of salmon on that, but that's okay. So you let that sit in the fridge overnight. You know, give it 8 hours, 12 hours, whatever you want. Sometimes I'll go 2 days. If I wake up the next day and it's pouring down rain and I can't use the Traeger outside, then I'll wait an extra day. It's okay. So the next thing that you'll see is I'll be drying this out and then smoking it. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, new day today. It is raining. Yesterday it was the second 70-degree day of the season, and today it's like 50 and raining. So we're gonna finish smoking this salmon, and I better get out of this rain. So let's show you where we're at in this process. As you can see, it's dripping on my phone. It's raining. I've got the umbrella up because it is just showery off and on. So we have the salmon. It's all brined up. Good stuff. Let's see if I get around this umbrella. And we're going to put that in here and put a fan on it. So I'm going to have to do this one-handed because there's no way I can put this phone down. I don't have a tripod. I need to get a tripod, huh? So let's see what we can do here. Alright, so we're going to put this salmon right from the brine right on the Traeger. Yeah. Ooh, gonna go through there. So this will end up a little bit like smoked salmon jerky. They also call it salmon candy, I believe. So I just put it right straight on the Traeger. Some people rinse off the brine before they and then dry it out, and then so my thinking is, why rinse? Oh, these are stuck together. That's all right. Why rinse off the brine? So I just put it on there. It's going to dry out for a couple hours, so it's going to dry. So why rinse off all that nice little brine you did? So this brine actually sat for 16 hours because I've been having this rain problem today. And 16 hours is more yummy deliciousness. I'm going to move this out of the way and get the last couple. Drip, 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 drip. Sorry about that. Then I'm gonna, when I cook it, I'm gonna use another smoke tube. So it'll give it a little infused smoke flavor in addition to the Traeger. So there it is on the Traeger, and I will be back with a fan. I'll show you how I have that done. All right, we're back. We have a fan blowing on the salmon, and as you see, I put the cracked black pepper on there to infuse some nice pepper flavor in the salmon. So this will dry for a couple hours, an hour or two, I don't know, and we'll see what happens. I'll come and check it every hour, but what you're looking for is a pellicle. You're looking for a tacky, sticky skin forming on the salmon, and that holds the smoke flavor in. And a good reason to smoke salmon in a wet day is no yellow jackets. There's the beginning of my wood pile there, but no yellow jackets. Yellow jackets go nuts over smoked salmon. You could be using your fan on the smoked salmon like this, and they'd be landing on the salmon, chowing down. So it makes it more difficult in the summer. You have to kind of do it in the earlier part of the day to avoid the yellow jackets somewhat. So we'll come back when we have a pellicle. All right, we're back an hour and 45 minutes later. The salmon is tacky. I don't know if you can't tell. You just touch it and it feels tacky. It's no longer wet. There's no wetness on my finger. The salmon has developed a pellicle. A nice tacky, sticky skin or film on the meat, so that tackiness will absorb smoke. So we're going to get it started up here, and we're using Alder pellets, so you got to make sure you're full, which I've already done. Fill up your hopper. And this one is just some cheapy brand Alder pellets, but I'm also going to use the smoke tube. So there's my smoke tube. This is a homemade smoke tube that a coworker made for me, but you can look it up on Google and how to get a smoke tube, how to purchase a smoke tube. I know they sell them Cabela's and Bass Pro Shop, those kind of places. So you just run your flame in there for 60 seconds or something. So I'm going to get smoke from the Traeger and smoke from the smoke tube. Alright, that should be good. Let's turn this off. It's turned off. Okay. Remember, Alder. Apple is good too. So you let that burn a little bit. Then you're going to blow it out. See if it works. And you get smoke. So I'm going to let it smoke a minute. And then pretty soon the Traeger is going to start smoking. And then we're smoking. And notice I've only put that on smoke. You could put it on 180 too if you want to bump it up, make it a little bit faster. I'm going to move this in a little bit. I notice it's affecting this temperature here because the thermometer to check the temperature is right next to it. Yeah, now it's dropping. Oh, and now we're getting smoke. Ooh, I gotta back up. We're getting smoke from the Traeger. And once that's all smoked up, then we'll shut the lid. See what I'm actually, you're waiting for that flame to hit in the smoke pot. There's a little burn pot down below there, and it actually has to catch fire. So it'll smoke, and then it'll settle down, and then it'll regulate out to temperature. This will go back up to 160 on smoke, give it or take, 155, 165. It fluctuates a little bit. So I heard the flames going. It stopped smoking. It means the flame's going. So let's shut her down. And we will come back in a couple hours and put some maple syrup. Baste it with maple syrup. See you in a little bit. Alright guys. Thankfully it's not raining right now. I can smell this Alder smoked salmon all the way in the house here. Wow, it smells good. Alder is a very sweet, nice smelling firewood and pellets. So let's just go take a look. It's an hour and a half in. Oh, look at that smoke. We're smoking away. You could almost call that Puff the Magic Dragon. Oh yeah, let's take a look. Oh. Oh yeah, the smoke tube still going. It usually burns about 3 or 4 hours. It's looking good, looking good. Temperature 157 right now. Perfect. Let's close this back up. About a half an hour more and we will add some maple syrup and baste it on there. Yeah. Alright, it's been 2 hours. It's time to baste it with some maple syrup. We've got, I don't know, my wife got this organic maple syrup. Okay, so I've got it ready. Let's just do a quick temp. Oops. Let's open her up. Do a quick temp check. I have no idea. I haven't done it yet, so let's check. It's mid-90s. Okay, still got a ways to go. So now we are going to add maple syrup. Let's do it. Boy, that Alder smoke smells so good. I know when I was a kid this is weird, but I'd walk by somebody with a pipe, you know. I go, man, what's that smoke smell? That's pretty good. My dad's a lots of guy with a pipe. I'm like, ew. But, you know, it did smell pretty good. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to do here. I'm going to flip these. Let's flip these over so we can baste. Oh, look at that smoke. Look at that, where you can see the smoke getting in there. Yeah. It's just, these I'm not going to flip because they're on the skin. And even that are not on the skin, I'll flip. Oh, it's flaking. So I'll leave it. There's a couple more I missed. Okay. Kind of got the picture there. There we go. Some of these are just flaking off the skin here. Sorry about the video quality here. Gotta get a tripod. But you can see right where the action is. Woo! Alright, here it is. We are going to let them smoke for another couple hours and then check it. So somewhere between 4 and 5 hours typically when they're ready. Just look at that smoke. Yeah. Be back. Alright, it's been 3.5 hours. I decided to check it. Still smoking away. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's getting close. About 20 more degrees. Maybe I better put some maple syrup on it now. I think I will. This might not go a full 5 hours. So let's do that. Okay, we're gonna baste this stuff. Alright guys, it's been 4 hours. I think it's gonna be ready. Oh my. Wow. Look at the color on that. Let's take a temperature here. There's the 140 mark. 141, 142. Not quite. Oh, there it is. You know what? I'm gonna let them go a few more minutes because they were like 138, 140, and it doesn't hurt to go to 145 or 150. I'm gonna let them go a few more minutes. I'm gonna check them like in 15, 20 minutes. Be back. All right. I think the salmon is done. I'm done splitting over here. I kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone. So let's check out this salmon. Shall we? Yeah, I split all that while I was waiting for the salmon to go. Let's see. You can watch that on another video. Whew, hard to get through there. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at that, guys. Let's check that temp one more time. Oh yeah, we're at the 140, 150, there it is. Alright, we're gonna call that good and we're gonna take it off. Let's take it off of here. Oh, it's falling apart. Salmon candy. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. It smells like ham. Color. This would have been competitions. I have taken my smoked salmon cross country. Oh no! yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that piece that's down there. That's no good. That's just gonna have to be a chomp, 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 tested out piece. I've taken my smoked salmon to California, Oregon, Washington, Tennessee, Georgia, Missouri. Oh man. Oh my. That is good. Alright, I'm going to have to get that last piece here in a minute. I'll taste that. And I'm going to taste another piece. Look at that. Ho ho ho. Salmon. Candy. The bone there? Nope. Can't wait. I'm going to taste this. Alright guys, look at that. Oh my. Salmon candy. This is the best smoked salmon recipe ever. Oh my goodness. It's got just enough salt. It's got a taste of pepper. I can taste the sweetness from the brown sugar and from the maple syrup, and then the taste of the alder smoke. Wow. Maybe I should do this instead of cutting firewood. Amazing. Wow. Anyways, for all you that been following along, thank you so much. For all you new subscribers and new people following along, thank you so much. Please come back again, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. This is one video you want to tell your friends about, because you want to get some of this, you want to make some of this smoked salmon. So, oh, this is incredible. I'm gonna have another piece. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That was the stickiness of the honey. Not the honey, the maple syrup coming off of that. Look at that. There we go. Here we go. Wow. This stuff might be gone before it gets in the doors. Anyways, thanks for watching my smoked salmon video. Hope you enjoyed it. It's cold out here. You can see steam on my breath. Yesterday was 70 out. Today it didn't. I think it might have got 50. So enjoy this video. Steve in Oregon, signing out to go eat. There is the final plate full of smoked salmon. I thought you would enjoy looking at that one more time. It is truly delicious. Make some, guys.